Welcome back, everybody, to Torchlit Tavern. As always, I'm your judge, jury, and executioner, James in Oxford. Things got pretty heated, or we're ramping up in the last episode. I think
really? A little?
Yeah, I think they're going to ramp up.
You.
I think it's going to ramp up. It might
pretty heated.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot better than the ice cold outside. It's been blizzarding. But to my left,
you know, it's your cold boy Roy, with his sticky fingers going on, trying to get some goods in this one. Let's get it going. And to my left,
is once again Bobadopoulos, the most merry dwarf now, amongst other dwarves. He is very merry and very, very, very watchful. So watchful, in fact, that he keeps eyes on everything, including the person to his left.
Who, ironically, is actually across the table and like 4 seats to the right. But that aside, I'm Mitch. I play Bruce. And I just want to enjoy my fucking dinner.
Gotta part the kimono.
He was actually discussing the seating in game.
Yeah.
And to his left is the executioner, jury, and judge. Randall.
Just stretching now. It's real stretch.
I'm very flexible.
Nobody sees
but
that.
Realistically, how I should introduce myself after last episode is Daddy Issues, fucking Dylan, Bennett.
Daddy Issues.
You've been wanting to know who you are.
Yeah, I didn't expect it in front of the king and across from my dad.
I expected it.
Who is the commander
We
of
expected
the...
it.
Shut the fuck up. Who is the commander of the king's army, by the way?
Expected it.
I'm literally his
it.
worst nightmare now.
We all expected it.
That's a really good point. You guys were at dinner with the king. You were having a lot of interesting arguments about planar merging, about rebuilding the city, the understructure to the city from the attack.
Oh yeah.
The fact that the Deuce thinks you guys are just nothing but scumbag lowlifes. I mean, that's not news, really. And the fact that Dylan is probably a noble son, and he may have. He may or may not have just met his daddy.
I got a lot.
This should have been the Father's Day episode.
I was going to say,
so
have you been rejected by your daddy?
And so we're going to begin calmly with Willen Bennett, Dylan's father, who's just made eye contact with him. Can you take this for a second?
Where is this guy sitting in relation to Bruce?
About
like a couple seats over, right?
Yeah. We're going to begin this way. Willen Bennett jerks right back out of his seat after sitting down.
I pop up.
Dylan!
Hey, I pop up and take a couple steps back.
God damn it, Dylan!
Yeah. A lot of people say that. I'm taking a couple steps back out of my seat. Whew.
You're alive?
Yeah! Surprised me too. That wasn't funny. I'm sorry, sir.
Do you know what I've been doing for the past 3 hours?
No.
I've been trying to convince your mother to come to dinner because she thinks you've been dead for 3 weeks.
That's how long it's been? I didn't know that's how long. I'm sorry. I think I have...
Everybody at the table is just like awkwardly silent.
He did try really hard to die.
Yeah, this is my friend Bruce.
So let me get this straight. You already being the giant pain and disappointment to my name, have faked your own death?
I didn't fake my death.
It's not like trying to run off with that green-skinned bitch wasn't just disappointing enough.
I grab my chair and throw it at him.
And... yes!
To which I say while I'm throwing the chair,
Table
you shut your
fight!
fucking mouth!
Hold on. Scream your thing?
Yes! Table fight!
Scream your thing.
You shut your fucking mouth!
And I come into the room, more Dwarven Ale!
Yeah!
I imagine the chair doesn't actually reach him, it just clatters across
Roll
the floor.
strength.
I don't have good
So
strength.
it's a far throw.
So I'm at 20.
Let's share.
I like it.
These. Okay.
People are...
Take a moment.
I didn't want to hit him.
So yeah,
Bruce
that
throws
chair
his
is
arm out
straight
in
up.
front of the person next to Bruce that didn't have anything to do with this, just in case, because Bruce doesn't know where that chair's gone.
The deuce is on your left. Bennett, an empty seat is on your right, and then Bennett.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought there was
So
another
Bennett
person.
throws his arms up, and sort of this chair just explodes across them. And he's a sturdy man, older man, he's pushing 60, and he quietly brings his arms down and says, "I see not much has changed."
Yeah, starting to get that feeling. Guess what?
Ever the disappointment.
I know. I'm looking right at it.
Hey,
Bruce brushes the broken chair off of his plate and continues eating.
hey, Mullion, things are kind of getting good. I think we should maybe take our seats. I kind of want to watch.
This is not the time. This is the grab your last handful. We need to start making a move to get out of here.
Noted. As I roll a 12
Wait,
plus
where's
7.
your chart?
Which one?
This one.
What do you need?
Who's across from me?
Across from Bop is Karnak, the High Priest of Newman.
Ale fight!
Ale fight.
Ale fight.
Perfect.
So you just showed up with a tray full of ales that you're saying there's Mullion talking, and Bop just reaches across and grabs one. Roll
17.
an attack. Yeah.
17.
You strike the Karnak Val Opal, High Priest of Newman, with a tankard of strong Dwarven ale.
Yes.
He throws up his hands, and this shimmering ward of holy light just sort of stops it.
I quickly walk over to him and I say, "Sir, would you like to retaliate?"
No, I would like
Good
to
man.
leave. This is what happens when we bring the poor into a dinner. And he looks at Bennett, and he's like, "I think that this dinner is over for us."
Return! Return!
Daedalus is next to you going, "Yeah, return!" Oh shit, that's what I
I figured on Daedalus.
Under the table. Finger crossbow. I'm gonna go over to that side because I'm technically with them. It was nice meeting you guys.
It's cool, sir. I'll show you out.
Karnak? Leading Karnak out? The priest?
Yeah.
Okay.
12 to
my.
7.
Persuasion? What'd you roll?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
12
Roll
to 7.
Roll a persuasion as well. See if he follows you.
I'm so upset.
17.
Okay. Yeah, he says yes. Thank you.
Of course.
Okay, so your
Take it away.
what was your roll for the sleight of hand?
19.
Plus what?
Oh, no, it was 11 plus. It was 12 plus 7.
Oh wow.
A mailed Dwarven fist grabs your hand and jerks you very abruptly.
Saw this jerking.
And you are face to face with Krieg, who says, "Big mistake."
And he's just the...
Mullion, carrying a tray of Dwarven beer, trips and throws beer all over Krieg.
Destruction.
Roll a escape artist.
Roll a
of
get the
some
fuck
kind.
out check.
What would be?
Cutting action. Disengage.
Yes.
That is a... Can I roll stealth?
You can roll that next, but you break free first.
Acrobatics.
Okay, cool. And then, 13 stealth to disappear.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to cut it, but at least you free of his grasp.
I'm gonna run into the kitchen.
Yeah, you, Krieg is cursing out Mullion and trying to move to follow you. Mullion is being very undexter. Yeah, very helpful trying to disengage, you know. And,
I'm so sorry.
Let me get that for you.
Let me get that.
And yeah, you we're just gonna say you make it to the door. Meanwhile, Brandon has he's at a nod from the Deuce. Brandon has crossed over to you and he's grabbed you, and he's like, "You must leave too."
I nod. I look at Bennett and go,
You assaulted a noble.
I am a noble, apparently. And moving on,
I only didn't disown you because I thought you were dead.
And if you or Mother would like to visit the corpse, I'm at the Church of Vespera. I'm not hiding. And for the record, I lost my memory because I was attacked. Thanks for asking, Dad.
Yeah, sounds like a silly story that Dylan would make up.
I've smudged some makeup and show the scar of the stab wound. Oh, good story. I'm sure this is a prop.
Mm-hmm.
Catch you later, asshole.
Sounds like the rough and tumble life you've chosen to live.
Sounds like the byproduct of
Ale fight?
Ale fight!
Oh, Bruce had a really good line.
Say it again.
And completely...
3 times I tried that line.
I know.
Have you?
Sounds like the byproduct of forefatherhood. Bruce doesn't look to the side or make eye contact. He just says that
Just keeps eating.
loudly and clearly and continues to eat his meal.
Will and Bennett stands up very straight and looks down at you. It's like, and he looks at you, and the father who lets his child die?
Wasn't that you also?
Not anymore.
Just the absentee one that doesn't care if they live or die. Yeah, sure. Better.
Yeah,
Piss
sure.
off.
Sure, my coffers show nothing that I've helped you. Not at all.
You don't need to pay to be a dad.
King Roland, what is due process for a duel to the death?
Oh, fuck, a duck.
What?
I believe
What?
everyone. What?
That's a bit more than...
I'm not allowed to gut this man where he stands for what he has just said. I know that much. What is due process for a duel to the death?
Duels to the death are no longer legal within city limits.
So you want to go outside city limits?
An honor duel is issued by the affronted and may be turned down to the dishonor of the accused, or he may accept and choose the weapon.
And how is this invitation presented?
I think you just did, Bruce.
Bruce dusts his chest off, and he stands full erect and turns 90 degrees to face Dylan's father. Do you accept, or do you fail your honor like you failed your son?
I don't need to defend my honor from the poor. I do not accept your challenge.
So that's a yes.
You have no standing. You have no rights. I refuse to hear you. And he leaves.
Bruce instantly peps up, sits down, pulls his plate over next to his, and continues eating.
I escort Sandra and Julie if they
Okay.
wish to leave.
Before you, as soon as you get far enough away, like as you've crossed up Bruce, and Brandon pulls you in close to Bruce. He's like, "Before you fuckers leave, what the fuck happened to Bill?"
I just got into town and I just found out my dad's here.
No. You see, because my good friend Bill Dimitri was last seen driving away with the Bucks, and he was last seen on a wall with Bruce by one of my guards. After the explosion, he's gone, and he's carrying away a person who matches your description.
I just got into town.
Is
Roll
Bill that
deception.
guard? Is Bill the guard that I shielded when the shit went off?
No.
Oh.
That is the guard who saw Bill last.
I don't know who your Bill Dimitri is.
26 deception.
There was only 2 people there. And, I don't think either of them was Bill Dimitri.
Did you say 26?
Yeah. Did he match? Yeah. So do we roll off?
Yeah.
I rolled a 19, bro.
I know, he rolled an 18. He's plus 8 to insight.
Unless one of you has a higher score. I think
Okay, what'd you get this time?
Break.
24.
Yeah, no, he rolled a 2 on that one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so he kind of lets go of you. Doesn't look like he buys it, but it's enough to get you off the hook for now. And he says, "You make enemies real fast around here, don't you, Bruce?"
Apparently, enemies with deep pockets.
And he goes back to guarding the king and the deuce.
Bruce grabs
There's
him.
this big fucking tankard fight going on, and you realize that the only guard that was with him, finishing, is kind of overwhelmed. What do you do? As he tries to leave.
Bruce does not let him.
Okay.
Bruce reaches out and grabs him by the elbow. I don't know your Bill Dimitri, man. I shielded 2 bodies that day, and I took them both to the Church of Vespra. You want answers? You won't believe me? You go ask them.
Trying to decide if this requires persuasion.
I'm lucky that the guard got knocked out before, face off.
But Brandon got questions.
I'm very lucky. I didn't say perfect.
Now you know why he's giving you the stink eye all dinner.
Oh, the stink eye.
Hey man, I'm very happy that Bill Dimitri is treated as a hero. You have no idea how happy that makes me.
Alright, so he shakes away from you, Bruce, and goes back to doing what he's supposed to be doing, which is guarding the royalty. Damon. Or, not Damon.
Wrong warlock.
Completely wrong. Roy, you've just broken line of sight behind some doors leading into the kitchens.
Yes.
And behind you is a very angry dwarf in plate.
Oh. So, I'm going to keep going. And as I'm going, I'm going to ray of frost the floor behind me.
Ooh, tricky.
Okay, roll Arcana. And
Dex is gonna be hard.
you hear Brandon and Roland and the Deuce all trying to get some sort of order. They're screaming at Craig, and they're yelling for more guards.
19.
Okay. So,
Oh god, I'm so fucking heated right now.
yeah, no, a dwarf in plate comes sliding. He doesn't crash, but the ice on the floor is something he's not ready for, and he where you have made like a turn, he slides and kind of just belly checks into a cabinet or like a table or whatever.
I've lived that life.
Yeah.
Fuck sharp turns.
Yeah. And it kind of sets him back, and you have the lead. What do you do?
I'll keep going.
Okay. You hear more yelling for guards, and it's being trailed down servants, and servants are like getting confused and like looking around. Roll me a acrobatics to weave through them.
God, I hope you succeed, because I failed miserably. I didn't want to crit.
18.
Crit.
You succeeded miserably.
18. 11 plus 7.
Alright, good enough. So yeah, you definitely weave through these people. At one point you do like a fucking power slide underneath some dude's legs. Just
Not hard. You're like halfway there.
yeah, exactly. But
You sort of duck.
Oh, wait.
and how fast can you move?
25 feet.
But you have dodge, dash, and disengage as
I
bonus
do.
action, correct? So you're
Yes.
moving
Dash can be
60, 90 if you don't take an action, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dash twice.
The appropriate speed denomination is haul the fuck ass.
Rogues are very quick.
I picked the wrong motherfucking pocket.
Yeah, he did.
As I'm going along, I would like to pull up the hood of my cloak that is under my costume here,
Okay.
Clever.
because I got that cloak of Elvenkind on.
Ah. Okay. And that gives you
Advantage on stealth,
right on.
because the cloak's color shifts to camouflage me.
Was there anything else about this cloak?
Orcs don't like it.
Okay.
Wait, you're running through the kitchen.
I am.
Out of nowhere, mullion, left hook, on the floor.
No. Mullion, he did his thing, and while he does want to help you, he doesn't really want to
He doesn't want to get burned.
He doesn't want to burn down with you. So,
For sure.
Rogue shit.
so he's still back actually in the main hall, and Dylan is being escorted out by a guard, and Sandra and Julie are with him. And Julie's like, "I didn't get to finish the soup. I liked the soup."
I'm sorry.
Also, what was with the weird dudes in the robe across the way?
The what?
What? Why did they go chasing after a servant?
I think there was a misconstruing of what occurred.
All right, a hatchet buries itself in the wall next to your head as you're rounding a corner.
Oh, there's a hatchet I was going to bury, but it missed my dad.
The misconstruing of certain information just buries itself right in the wall next to your head.
Okay.
Listen, man, I'm trying to lawyer.
Yeah, I would like to cunning action to dash away,
Okay.
and as soon as I break line of sight, I would like to roll step.
Okay.
Whew. That's lucky. All right, that's 27.
All right. So yeah, you make it back to the party. You put up your hood
Hood's up.
and snatch a fucking mask off a dude as you cut a corner, change your mask, hood up, different outfit. You gone. This guy's not as fast as you.
Nice.
He's a dwarf in full plate. There's no fucking way. And that was a fantastic stealth roll.
They're fast over long distances.
I didn't even have to use my advantage on that because I got the lucky on the one rolls, which I completely forgot earlier.
You have
but
lucky?
I remembered now.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
because I'm halfling.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, nat ones don't matter.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's really fucking hard. Really rare for him to get an actual nat one.
Welcome to Torchlit Tavern, where Roy's ones don't matter.
Yeah. Bob, you and the doors are sitting around, and the Thane leans is like, "Are all human parties this lively?"
This is very lively.
So
Almost unusually so.
Oh, almost unusually so. God, I need to go to more human parties.
We should host one.
I don't want to.
So yeah,
We have the hall.
seeing as they don't care, but you will.
Yes.
I'm going to need your help in those catacombs. As beer's flying, and the whole dinner room has erupted into total chaos, and the only pockets of quiet are Bruce and the dwarves.
It is of note, I am preparing a second plate for Gronlin.
Aww. The ship lives.
Adorable.
And so yeah, he's like, so yes, we've lost miners.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in the fact the king didn't seem to have anything to say about it.
And
And,
he didn't offer any sort of hand of friendship or anything like that. He didn't offer any hand of friendship or anything like that. Since it's a podcast,
You have to speak up, Outwith.
I have to speak up. I will whisper to my Thane.
Yeah.
It's like I whisper to my Thane. I'm quite surprised that the king didn't offer some help or some knowledge of his
I'm sure he'll
lands.
come around. It seems that he has a lot on his plate tonight. So,
True.
come to the cliffsides tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I have things to talk to you about. I'm going to need your expertise and help.
I see. I might know a few souls.
Okay.
And he just shrugs at the thing and goes,
It's just Shane shrugs, and he continue to watch the party, which is the best entertainment that any of you have had in quite some time. Dylan.
that was an excellent
Sandra kind of goes, "Son of a marquis."
I need to roll deception for myself.
Can I just
Big old
set-
smile.
Julie goes, "Yeah, you're holding out on us, man."
I give a big old smile. Everything looks happiest me. Captain Positivity here. Yeah, it's kind of a thing, I guess. I couldn't remember. It's kind of late though. We should probably get going. I pull out my cloak out of my pack, put it on to keep myself kind of warm for the walk. It's all good.
The deception is to cover the tears, right?
No, the deception's to not cry.
Yeah.
Yes, just cover the tears.
Just don't cry
Do
in
you?
front of the kid. What?
Do you?
Cry?
Yeah.
No, 19 plus deception.
There
So
you go.
actually, 19 plus con. Realistically.
Oh, this darn snow that's just falling on my face. Oh, darn.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Are you
don't,
crying? No, it's just the snow.
No, don't cry in front of the kid.
Yeah.
Gotta keep strong in front of the kid.
I like as you guys are leaving, I like the part where Dylan threw a chair at him.
I'm gonna lean down and look at Julius like, want me to teach you?
Yeah.
I'm not good at it, but Bruce
Sandra
is.
glares.
Bruce and me would never teach you that maybe in the next couple days at the tinderbox.
So yeah, you're melding with the crowd. And you kind of glance and you see Krieg, who stands out like a sore thumb, pushing his way through trying to find you.
That's fine. I'm running through legs with that halfling nimbleness, move through the space of larger creatures.
And
also with that naturally stealthy, I'm hiding behind those.
Yeah, no,
big
he actually can't find you.
You're damn
Where are
straight
you heading?
can't. To the tinderbox.
Trying to leave.
Yes.
Okay. You get to the front doors, and your stealth is just so good. You're totally hidden. You're making it clean. You get about 3 steps out the door, and out of your mouth, unbidden by you, you kind of black out, and everybody within 5 miles
Jesus Christ.
hears the sound of a blood-curdling scream. And it's you. You've let loose a terrifying, high-pitched keening, and it goes on for like 10 seconds. Feels like an eternity. After which you finally come to and you realize that probably gave away your location.
You could hear a fucking pin drop in this room when
When
shows
that
up.
Yeah,
goes
everybody here.
off,
Yeah, everyone hears it.
Bruce, without realizing it, lunges into a standing position and is just frozen in place while that high-pitched shriek goes off for the full duration. And it takes him quite some time to compose himself afterwards. He goes back to eating, but it's obvious for anyone left in the room, which is not Ryan, that he's not having good times.
I'm gonna go ahead and just take a quick look behind me.
Krieg, amongst a bunch of shocked people, all staring directly at the door at your ass. Just your ass,
Is it-
looking over your shoulder
Wait,
with, did I do that look?
what's your charisma? Is it a nice ass?
Yeah,
I
what's
mean, a
the,
lot
what,
of people
what
are looking at
app?
it.
He's
dude,
got a
it's
solid
17.
charisma.
He's actually got great
Got a
acrobatics,
nice
so he's got
ass.
that.
Yeah.
17 charisma, high acrobatics.
He's got
stat.
dancer booty.
Mm-hmm. Nobody puts baby in a corner. What do you do?
I was going to say, dance fight.
So immediately in my head,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I will exclaim, "Why?"
I'm sorry, Roy. And it doesn't sound like she's apologizing for that.
He coming after me? He coming at me?
Krieg?
Yeah. Or
Yes.
Fuck. All right.
He has started moving.
I would like to
Bone the fuck out.
prestidigitation some lights in his face
Okay.
That sounds familiar.
Good old sparks, yeah. Good old sparks in the eyes.
Sparks in
and
the eyes.
fucking continue to book.
Okay. You were very fast. To add a little bit of danger, there are like guards at the exit to the castle gates and next to you in the doors who are like just like you were so close, it looks like you hurt their ears. But they're coming too, and you book it.
Okay.
and everything's chasing after you. The 2 guards at the gate are trying to head you off.
How far away?
20 feet.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Both of them.
Both of them?
Because I can
Both of them.
Because I can split it.
Do it. Roy is 5th level. Cantrips now fires 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Man, I wish I had that.
I know, right?
It's a
Shame. I mean, you still could. The devil wants you back.
No, he's like a badass.
He's like a needy ex-girlfriend. Just one call, man.
You just gotta make that deal again. And don't you dare think he's not gonna give you a call after you just found out some shit.
That's a booty call I do not want.
I think it is.
So, as I'm going, that's a DC 14.
For Eldritch Blast?
Mm-hmm.
No, Eldritch Blast, you roll to attack.
I can just roll?
Yeah, you just roll. You roll.
There are 2 attacks since they're 2 beams. You roll to attack versus AC.
17.
17. That's a hit.
That's one.
That's one attack. It's 2 separate attacks.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a 4.
The second one's not going to hit.
Can't use one.
So one guy is. Do you have anything added to your Eldritch Blast, or is it just an Eldritch Blast?
It's just an Eldritch Blast.
Roll a d10.
Nope. That's a 9.
Okay. You wing a dude, and he spins around, and it's obvious that he's not dead, but in this ice, with his metal footwear on, he spins around and falls over in a heap of metal. The other one kind of puts his shield up and takes it and continues marching to cut you off.
He's got a shield up?
Yeah, and he's going to swing at you if you keep running forward.
Can I acrobatics to jump over him?
You can try anything.
Sick. I'm gonna try it. 25.
Describe it.
As I leap up to jump over him, and he brings his shield up along with it. I'm gonna go ahead and step off that shield to keep going.
All right. Bop. You like to do anything else at dinner? It's kind of over.
It's been a wonderful evening. I will go. This is a good ale, and give me another. And then I will saunter my ass out and go. Ah, the cult.
And the king is Bop, come join me and Star.
No.
One more drink.
Yes.
The night isn't ruined as far as I'm concerned.
Excellent.
And he gives you 3 drinks. Star pushes them forward, and you guys all have a drink with the king. Bruce.
Yeah.
Drink.
Yeah.
You must, Bruce. You must.
Yeah.
Come on. For you,
Sure.
I'll stack.
I will say that Bennett and my brother are right about one thing. I really can't mix my friends.
My apologies.
It's not your fault. Honestly, you... Everyone was worried about bringing a giant, and he didn't do anything. And he's laughing, and he's coughing, and it's getting more and more violent. Like, his sickness is starting to get him again.
All of the king?
Yeah.
I was going to say, all hail the king.
Yeah, for that cheers.
Bruce?
I'm checking my inventory.
And you only burned 2.
I know. I'm checking my inventory.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I believe I have a health potion.
No, I poured it down your gullet.
good.
That's the one that you gave me.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Poured it down your fucking gullet.
King,
Do you drink with the king?
King Roland, if you like, I have a healing potion that I would be willing to give to you for your ailment.
It's very nice of you, Bruce, but if you think that they haven't tried that already.
Well, you know what they say.
Star is a master herbalist from the Mages Guild. She's done as much as she can to help me. That's why I get along with her. She's helped a lot. But even she has not figured out what is wrong. What did you do, Strong?
Well, you know what they say. You,
His face every time. Go ahead.
you live until you die and, fuck anyone that tries to interfere with that.
Here.
7 temporary HP.
You say that, and he raises his goblet, and he takes a drink, and 7 temporary HP doesn't seem to work. As he lowers his goblet, puts his hand on the table, and starts to lose his balance. Roll a reflex to catch the king.
Oh man!
Oh dear fucking god!
Shaky hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
4.
Bruce, too tall, reaches and just kind of misses the top of his head, but Bach, just lower, kind of supports him, and Star as well reaches out and kind of steadies the king.
Action surge.
Okay.
2.
Wow, man.
I roll 5 and a 3, and I subtract 1.
Bruce isn't on his A game.
No.
Bruce is not dexterous.
Yeah, he's.
No.
Big meal makes you slow.
It's the thing Bruce doesn't.
It's the one thing I think that Bruce is the only one who fully got to eat his fill all night because he focused on it. It's a PSA on focusing on what you want to achieve.
The more you know.
Yeah.
There you go.
But the king is being held up by you and Star, and Brandon has reached out and he's kind of pushed you guys away, and he's holding him up, and the king is not looking good. He's coughing, just coughing his lungs out, and he's kind of. Brandon starts yelling for other guards, and more palace guards stream in, and they start pushing everyone away, and the king is quickly carried out, and the rest of you are pushed.
Bruce drains the king's cup. Anything that was left.
Okay.
We're gonna run a science.
Okay.
Bill.
If it's poison, it probably won't kill him overnight because
Yeah.
Bruce is a big guy.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Ooh. Okay. No. Okay.
Probably not.
So.
Bob the Wizard guy.
So yeah, you drain the cup as you are forced out. Everyone is everything is done. The king is down. This is bad. He's dinner's over. You guys all get shuffled outside the city gates, where you see one palace guard trying to help up another, and Krieg screaming at the both of them that they let the thief get away. In the chaos, you notice a servant who is just kind of walking along with everybody else. Very tall guy, beefy.
He works out on the weekends.
He works. Yeah, he takes pride in his body.
Slight green tinge.
He actually does CrossFit.
And you only get a glimpse of him before he's gone the moment you hit the gates. And you guys are outside. And Bruce, you don't feel bad. What you feel is you had wounds still, correct?
Yes. Was not at full health.
They heal, actually. Start sealing up as if you've taken another healing potion.
Okay.
Weird.
I also roll a sleight of hand of 5 to try to take the cup with me. I don't know if that's successful or not.
I mean, they were pretty distracted.
Yeah.
And I try
Nobody's...
to grab Groundland's plate.
Okay,
More
give me another one for that one.
Important. King, whatever. Gremlin.
9.
Oh,
Fuck!
good. Halfway decent grab.
Can you use my skill set?
That one's not really a sleight of hand. I grab that, and unless someone physically stops me, I take it with me.
Yeah, actually, let's say that
The cup was a sleight of hand. The plate was just, I'm taking a plate of food.
let's say that the 5 is obvious. I think the plate of food, whatever, nobody stops you, but that's one of the king's very fancy cups.
Yeah.
One of the guards grabs it, unless
Bruce
you
does not resist.
fight them. He tries to take it from you. So you don't make it out with the cup.
Oh.
And, anybody else could pull something, but...
I'm pretty gone.
Roy is in the wind.
Oh yeah, he's long gone. And, so... You guys all, where do you guys go after dinner?
I head to the Church of Vesper. It's time for Julie to go to bed.
I head for the Church of Vestra. It's time to make a dinner delivered before it gets cold.
Imagine his like big old bear paws covering it to make it stay hot.
Yeah.
I'm on my way to the tinderbox.
Okay. Bob.
Doing the 2-plater.
I've got more things to speak of to the Thane.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just walk with the contingent.
Yeah.
Because they're not in a hurry. They had a great time. Then you got shuffled out, and it's like, oh, lovely party.
It's people drinking down.
Oh yeah,
Vegas.
no. The dwarves who, when it was time to go, ain't no fucking fools. And rather than try to steal a cup off the table, they just pulled the mugs that they always travel with, dumped their shit in it.
I was gonna say at most, wait,
Wait, did they just grab kegs? Maybe.
Yes, I slide a hand a keg.
Yeah, that's sliding.
I mean, there are 6 dwarves. Did they come in with that? I'm not sure.
They are dwarves, and they all have their own cups.
Every time one of the guards rolls up between you, the 2 women, you and the 2 women are carrying this along with, and the 2 guards. Every time they roll up on the Thane, the 2 guards just give them the fucking dwarf look.
Just
like that's what are you gonna do about it?
Mark it off as a loss.
Yep. And nobody fucked with that. So
rolled 19.
Yeah. So you're walking with the Thane. What is it you want to talk to him about? Lovely party. I cannot stress this enough. I'm never going to miss a human dinner ever.
It was a great party. Yes. Let's see how the cliffs are doing. Basically,
right now. Oh no, I'm going to bed. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes. I love the gung ho attitude, but this is way too much excitement. I've recently had a very long journey to get here. If you don't remember.
He wants to ride this one.
So fair enough. Then I stealth my ass back.
You stealth your ass back. All right. You get back to the tinderbox where you find Linda, and Linda's going, "Hey, Roy. Darius sent me. He wanted to know if you knew where Canton was."
Actually, no. I haven't seen Canton all day.
Really? He was supposed to meet up with Darius later, and he never came back after delivering the money.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard anything.
Okay. Have you seen Mullion?
Yeah, he was with me at the dinner.
Okay. Do you mind coming with? I think we might need your help.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. So she leads you toward the Thieves Guild. And at the entrance to the Thieves Guild, you bump into Mullion, who's taking off his fucking servant's outfit, kind of giggling to himself and pulling shit out of his pockets. And
Hey, Mullion. What'd you
Hey,
score?
Roy. I don't even know yet. I haven't counted it. I just sort of put it in my pocket and see what's up. Man, I can't tell you how fun that was. Thank you for taking me.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for getting my back there.
What's the problem? What's up, Linda? Why the face? She's like, we haven't seen Canton all day. What do you mean? And she's like, we haven't seen Canton all day. Like, he always checks in. What's the matter? That's the problem. He hasn't checked in all day. Mullion gets concerned. You guys go in and to the Thieves Guild, and you have a brief conversation with Darius that basically amounts to go find Canton.
Go find him.
Good talk.
Yeah.
Good talk.
Unless you want to argue with that. But Mullion is getting severely worried. And you know, you've been around these guys long enough to know they're old friends. Like, this is more than just Thieves Guild business. This is my buddy is missing.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I am all for going to find Kent.
Yeah, so Linda doesn't go with, but you and Mullion just immediately go out back into the blizzard. Bruce, you go to the Church of Vespera.
Yep.
You and Dylan, in fact.
Oh, yeah.
No reason for... Well, you're ahead of him.
Yeah.
But, I imagine...
Unless you're walking fast, Bruce catches up, long legs and whatnot.
Yeah.
Fully healed Bruce.
And also he's trying to get the dinner there hot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pumping those legs.
Yeah, in fact, Bruce is moving.
You're carrying, like, a sleeping kid. Because you know how they are. They're having fun. They don't want to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed.
Crash.
And then crashed.
Yeah, I just carry. Dylan's no longer doing deception. He's just kind of looking at his feet as he walks and carries Julie.
Dylan, do you want to talk about it?
And then he's like, puts on the spell. Gotta get Julie to bed.
Bruce comes up behind you, sees you carrying the kid.
Oh, you ever feel like a shiver in the cold?
Yeah, Dylan.
Oh, fuck.
Want me to... Dylan?
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah, it's me.
Alright. Hey, man, that's been a struggle.
Is that a plate?
Yeah, 2 plates. There's food. Do you want me to take the kid back?
Yeah, you can go ahead. You'll probably get there first and probably get
I
out
got
of the
it.
cold.
I know you're small and all that. So.
Just make sure you know which room to take.
Oh, let's go then.
Okay. Thank you.
Bruce takes the kid, just tucks her in her arm, much like he once held his boy Roy. And makes haste.
All right.
Leaving Dylan alone in the cold with Sandra.
He's just still walking at a normal pace.
So now do you want to talk about it?
I thought I'd be happy.
Why would you be happy to be related to that asshole?
I don't know. I even thought if the guy was a total prick. I mean, I didn't live a good life before everything, so...
Uh-huh.
I thought at least I'd be happy to know where I came from, what my name is, but now I don't even want my name anymore.
I mean, you have rank? Unless he disowns you. Sounds like he's going to disown you.
And I worried my mom's sick apparently, and I'd even... Dylan would have tears, but the ice of the snowstorm seems to freeze any chance at them. His eyes are red, though.
So, she reaches into her cloak, pulls out the robes and stuff that she wore to hide her dress earlier, and she gives it to you, and wraps you in it. And she's like, "It's okay, Dylan." And you guys walk home in the snow.
So Bruce is in quite a hurry, and he has left Damon to
Dylan.
Damn it! He has left Dylan to burn his own bridges with his almost girlfriend alone in the snow to take this cold child and Gronlin's rapidly cooling meal home. Who's at the front door when he gets there?
Mary's at the front door.
Okay. So as Bruce approaches the door, he holds up a finger, to be quiet, or tries to. It's an awkward mess. And the child in one hand and the plates in the other.
She makes no move to help you, and she just smiles. "This is adorable."
Can you? Bruce whispers as quietly as he can. Can you get the door and tell me which room the kid goes to?
She opens the door and she reaches up. "I'll take her."
I got it.
She gives you a quizzical look and says, "Okay." She's actually just 2 doors down from Grenlin.
Alright, thank you. Bruce makes his way.
As you make your way through the door, your voice does wake Julie. And she sort of groggily, you hear her kind of in your, next to your face. Bruce?
Yeah.
What happened to Dylan?
He needs to talk to Sandra.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Let's get you to bed and get you out of that terrible dress.
Yes. My hero.
Bruce knocks on Granlin's door as he gets down the hallway. And when she opens, he has the plates. Be right back. And then he goes down the hallway with the kid. And he puts the kid to bed.
Ooh, Orca!
He opens the door of his room and he lays you down, pulls the blankets up. You need any pillows or stuffed animals or blankets or whatever y'all kids do.
I've never had any of those.
You want one? I can make Dylan get you one.
Like a good grandpa.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds nice.
We'll make an adventure out of it. We'll take him to Market Street and we'll make him pick one.
Can we make it a teddy bear with like a secret pocket?
You can do... Yes, but every time he picks something, come up with some bullshit reason you don't like it. It'll be hilarious.
I was the one with the feed pact, I want to point out, but that is
She says,
evil.
Yeah.
Alright, go to sleep.
Alright. She closes her eyes and pretends to sleep. As far as you know.
Bruce walks to the door, puts out the lantern. No, seriously, go the fuck to sleep. It's late as hell. And closes the door. Bruce makes his way down the hallway to discuss dinner with Carlton.
Just tell her how it went?
Yep.
Okay. Do this. Oh, Bruce, I was worried you weren't coming back. And she's like already eating the plate of food.
You know, lately, that's been a worry of mine pretty much every night.
So how did it go as you walk in and begin shutting the door?
Well, almost killed a dude. That was cool.
Oh, so this is how we're going to start the conversation. You guys arrive at the Church of Vespera just in time to catch up with Mullion and Roy, who are already there. But Mullion and Roy are out in front talking to Mary about the last place Canton was seen, which was here.
It's Steve's guild business. I'm leaving Roy alone because he was semi-good and he didn't steal from the person I told him not to, so...
Okay.
Not willingly.
Not willingly, but he didn't try again. So
Alright.
I'm going to nod to them and head in. Sandra needs to get out of the cold.
Yes. She gets to the doors and looks at Mary and goes, "You didn't see me, Mary." And takes 3 steps back into the blizzard and goes around to the back entrance, realizing that you're wearing the cloak and she's in a beautiful red dress.
I follow Sandra and go, look at Mary like, you can see me. And I just follow Sandra to make sure she gets in.
And so you and Mullion are talking to Mary. And she says, yeah, he came by, he dropped off the donation from the Thieves Guild, and then he took off. He said he was following up on some lead about your last job.
Lead about our last job. Why?
I don't know.
What direction are you going?
Toward the... I think it was Trade Street? I don't know. Sorry, I wasn't paying that much attention. Mullion goes, he gets a lot of his information on Trade Street. We'll go to Trade Street.
Let's go.
What did you want to do?
So I go in through the back door with Sandra. And wow. Wow, even I didn't know that one. You know what?
As long as she's into that.
But as I clean up and I imagine Sandra goes and gets changed and comes back.
Yeah, you guys just right back to her room. So
do I look away to let her change?
She has a partition.
Okay. And just want to make sure.
That being said, she really, at this point, does not seem particularly concerned with what you've seen.
I'm trying to be respectful for once in my life.
Way to go.
But after she changes, I wipe off all the makeup and everything, which takes some time. I'm going to look at her, and it's a lot of, swallowing of his pride. And a lot of starts to say something and stops. Looks at her and goes, Sandra, it's awkward.
She looks at you quizzically. She peeks her head out from the partition and looks at you quizzically.
I don't want this to come off wrong, but I don't feel good, and I don't want to be alone, and I'm not trying to make it anything inappropriate. It's just I'm awkward. I should probably just go to Tinder. I'm good at talking.
It
Roll
shows.
Jack.
Yeah. Oh, it shows, dude.
I should just go to Tinderbox and find Franklin and
Who's Franklin?
it's this Franklin.
She trying to decide how I want to handle this. As awkward as this scene is between me and Randall.
It's great.
It must be done.
It must be done. So she turns to you and she says, or she steps out from behind the partition in her underwear, and she says, "Dylan,
eyes, full eye contact.
Ask. Oh, just look at him.
Looks. Okay,
that's enough.
Full eye contact immediately.
Just ask.
I don't want to sleep alone. Can you sleep with me, but not in the inappropriate way? I just don't want to be alone.
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry.
Get that paint off, though. You're going to get it all over my sheets.
Yeah. Yes. Runs around cleaning.
Alright. Alright, so you guys start heading toward Trade Street, and Mulligan goes, she's like, okay, so a couple of his contacts, they live here. I'm thinking we'll visit Teller, maybe Lenny the Narc. I think I know where both of they should be today. And you turn down a couple of roads. There's some back alley areas of Trade Street that you frequent as thieves. And I can't remember if you've been to Teller. It's an NPC that I've mentioned with Bruce, but I can't remember if you've been there. But it doesn't matter because you guys get to like a couple streets from Teller's, and Mulligan stops, and he looks at the ground where there is a dark patch in the snow. It's small, and it's next to some footprints that seem to be moving wide spaced as if someone was running. And he reaches down, and before he even touches it, the voice in your head says, "It's blood." You can smell it.
Follow the trail.
You have to
Survivalist to follow.
roll athletics to keep up with Mulligan, who is now booking it, following this trail. Every little while, there's another drop of blood.
Quick aside, if you hurt Canton, I swear to God, Jay.
How about acrobatics?
No.
Rude. 9.
9? Okay.
No.
Yeah, Mulligan in this heavy snow, because you're short, quickly outstrips you, and this high snow is making it difficult for you to keep up. But it's easy to follow him because you just literally need to just follow the trough.
Yeah.
Eventually, you come to this patch within like an alley that's made like this sort of lee from the storm. There's no snow. What there is Mulligan kneeling over a body and roaring the scariest half-orc scream that you've ever heard.
Hello again, everyone, and thank you for joining us on Torchlit Tavern. We hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we hope you will continue to enjoy many episodes in the future. Don't forget to like us and rate us on wherever you listen, and don't forget to share us with everybody you know so our podcast can grow. Also, don't forget to follow our show on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Podbean, Apple Podcast, or whatever your preferred podcasting service is. And furthermore, should you wish to follow our lovely players in their epic journeys, you can follow them at the following locations.
Hey guys, it's Ryan, favorite Warlock Roy, and you can find me on Twitter at RyanSCBSantos.
You can find your favorite DM, Jameson Oxford, on Twitter at Agent Beige.
And you can find your good boy Dylan on Twitter at Argo Omega. Fuck your warlock.
Rude.